a pretty little pit bull. Where are your little freaking things? Here they are. So the first thing, the main thing is I don't actually use a foundation. Normally I would be using the It Cosmetics, but I kind of swapped that out for this e.l.f. one that's just kind of lasted me so long. So I'm not repurchasing the It Cosmetics until this is done. So let's use that up, okay? So I'm actually mixing these two together. First of all, these have fucking 30 SPF in it. Like, what? That's amazing. Especially out here, that's what we need. I'm gonna mix the two because like I'm not as tanned as I was, but so I'm gonna do light 210 neutral with medium 330 warm. Don't ask me how I came up with that mixture because I really don't know. These are them. I'm just kind of winging it. So yeah, on the back of my hand, I'm gonna just do, well, I'm running out of that one. Of the light and then a pump of the dark. So there we go, we're ready to mix it up. So tip number one, order to get a perfect, I'm like holding my hand here. Order to get like a perfect, smooth, sheer finish that you see these celebrities have with like their skin just looks perfect, which keep in mind, it probably most likely is perfect because they have the money to maintain it and make it the best it can be all the time. So that's not realistic, so don't beat yourself up. But the way to achieve that flawless sheer look while still getting a full coverage, because I believe these CC creams are full coverage, you want to use your fingertips. Of course, make sure you wash your hands. I washed mine like 5 times because I'm OCD, but okay. Just going to, color does look a little off for me, but don't worry, just trust the process. Then I'm gonna get up close. So wow, it looks like I'm wearing a complete mask. I'm rubbing it in as much as I can before it dries, trying to avoid that hairline because my hair is so blonde, so I don't want it to like stain. And I'm trying to avoid under my eyes because that's a big no-no, and you want to save that for the concealer. So you want to kind of like move quick with your fingertips. Fingertips are going to warm up the product and make it nice and just like movable, buildable. It's just going to be so good, and yeah, it's not going to look cakey. So then once you get that smooth finish, you then want to go in with your beauty blender to just kind of touch things up, so to speak. Avoiding the under eyes because we are saving that for the concealer. So this is just like pressing the product now into your skin. And there's the airplane. Like literally look how freaking natural that looks. Concealer, tip number 2. Let's just like put it here. I am using Wet n Wild in the color Fair Neutral. I don't know, I tend to just go as light as I can. So a couple years ago, I don't actually know if people are still doing this because I'm not big in like the, I mean, I guess I kind of am, beauty blogger makeup industry. Ugh. Brush your brows, people. Tip, that's a big tip. I know a lot of people would like start their concealer here, go down, and then bring it all the way up. Oops, I didn't mean to get that on there. It's kind of like an upside down triangle. That is not the way. You're using way too much product. You don't need to pack it on like that. And that big, direct, dramatic downside of, what is it, an obtuse triangle? I don't even know. Whatever the people are doing, bringing it down is just not what we want to do anymore. Less is more in 2024. Less is more in 2024. So we are doing 1, 2, 3, and then just a little bit up top. So you're not swiping, you're just doing dab, dab. You honestly didn't even need like that many dabs, but I mean, I do. If you can kind of even connect it to the brow, that is a good sign. You're wanting to give that lift look. So I'm really tired. So you're gonna see the difference in a minute. And you all the way up like that. And a little under the brow bone, just for the blending purposes, is good. Never going underneath that kind of natural hollow line, because you want to keep it lifted. You don't want to bring it down anymore. You just don't. Okay? Get it? Got it? Good. Are you kidding me? My eye looks literally physically higher than my other one. Please tell me you're seeing this. Look at that. Brightened, lifted, and just ready to tackle the day. So once you're done blending it out, great, perfect. If there's some excess, you can bring it down here, just the side of your nose, and continue it up. I always like to put a little bit right here too, because it just gets that focal point and brightens it up. Next beauty tip and trick. You know what, let me just contour my nose like so quick, because I literally can't stand it if it's not. Tip number 3. Are we on number 3? Tip number 3. Contour. Do not do your contour underneath that prominent bone. I know a lot of people want that look. I get it. When you blend, it is going to increase, how do I say this? Like, I kind of just have to show you. If you're doing it under and then you're blending it up, it's going to naturally rise. Basically, like, just do it where it belongs. And this is going to give the best heightened look. Do not go under the bone. A lot of people are like, follow those lines. Do it a little bit higher than, okay? Good. With this Il Maquillage brush, so pushing it in. So yeah, I keep wanting to say brow bone. I know this is probably not a secret, but people are contouring their jaw and get that defined line. Let's move into beauty tip number 4. Tip number 4. Let's do our brows. You ever wonder how all these influencers and celebrities, their brows are like completely flat looking? First of all, you can't even physically see the hair protruding out. Oh, someone is leaf blowing. That's great. I'm just gonna shut that. Okay, that's better. Brows look completely flat and defined, but also super full and thick. So it's a little bit confusing. I'm gonna show you how they do that. So first of all, they're brushing their brows. So I brush my brows religiously, like I have an addiction or something. Then you just want to get the skinniest, littlest brush you have. Mine is angled and it looks like that. Can you even see it up close? Okay, that's it. Dip your little brush on your concealer, however you do it. And this is how they define them before laying them flat. So you want to get right underneath, like the brow bone, to the tip. And this is going to give it, like, this one already looks lifted and I barely even did anything. Look at this. This one just looks lifted. Subtle things, you guys. It really is the subtle things. Just make sure you're blending it straight out. Okay, that's how they kind of... Only want to do this underneath and never like in the middle. So just do like the first little chunk here, little chunk, and then like halfway through right where the arch is, and just kind of blend it out there. Give it that precision. Look at this one compared to this one. Okay, now that brow has joined and lifted up. That's great. I just use this e.l.f. brow pencil in the color neutral. I've been using it for quite some time. I don't need a lot of filling in. I kind of just go here to thicken it up a bit, like right at the beginning. Maybe do like a couple little, and again, continuously brushing. Just like filling in where it looks patchy. I like to just go under and clean that up a bit. Nothing crazy. Okay, then what people are doing to flatten them, what a lot of people are doing to tip number 5, or does this count as 4? I don't even know. This is part of the brows, so we'll just group it together. To flatten your brows, you don't need to use any special brow pomade or brow primer. Of course that helps, and it's probably gonna look better and be better and wear better. All you need is some gel or hairspray, or really just any type of like hair product hold hair product holder. You can use either a spoolie like this or a toothbrush. It doesn't matter. And you just want to use the smallest amount. When I tell you the smallest amount, like swipe it and then scrape it off, because it can be strong, especially if you're using gel. And this is going to lay the product so your brows not only stay in place all day, but they are like glued to your face. So literally just brushing them however you want them to lay. I like mine to go up more because we need like a full facelift here. Going with the natural hairline. And look at how like defined the brow is coming along. Like that's... Did that brow not just get even higher than it already was? Like after the conceal, like this is just getting better and better, people. I was gonna use the toothbrush, but then I already put the stuff in here again, so whatever. But you can use a toothbrush. It's literally just, oh, I put way too much. Ah. Look at those frickin' hairs. That looks so good. You don't have to have yours like sticking straight up like mine. This is just how I like to do them. Of course, we're gonna clean them up, but just give it a minute. Okay, I don't know what tip number we're on. I'm gonna say 4, or are we on 5? I don't know. I'm just gonna put it here, whatever it is. We're on tip number. You've probably been searching for the perfect brown eyeshadow, the perfect neutral color, natural crease line. What are they doing? It looks effortless, and that's because it is. Probably buying palette after palette, when all reality you probably have the color in your makeup box and it's not inside of a palette. Well, mine is, because I use the Wet n Wild contour palette duo with the brightening and the bronzer. So, oh shit, here's my special brush. Here is the next tip. You want to use your bronzer, that was a lot, as your eyeshadow. I mean, when all else fails, just use your bronzer. Look at this perfect crease, and attach it right to your nose contour, because why not even just get more in depth with everything in life? Yeah. Because you already have it on your face. So it's just like adding little pops of perfection everywhere you bronze or contour. Hi, sweetie. Oh, you are just a little sweetheart. While we're on the contour, bronzer, palette, whatever it is, mine's running out. We've hit pan. That's okay. I literally just look tanned, and I'm not. Look at that. The perfect shade. Okay, little beauty tip, trick, and fun. Number 5, number 6. I don't know where we are. I don't know what number we're on, like I said, but beauty number. Here's the next tip. Mascara. Finishing up. When it comes to mascara, it's like, this is just appears to be like a known thing. There was no public service announcement about this. There was no person in the beauty industry, in the makeup industry online saying, this is, hey you guys, this is what we're doing now. This just kind of came to be, and everybody kind of just caught on, and now we're all just kind of doing it. What seems to be like the newest trend and like trick that's kind of stayed is to take your mascara and just completely not do it on the bottom lash line. So we're only lashing the top. It makes your eyes look bigger. It's a more natural look. It's kind of like more of a no makeup look. And you can still do like a full eye makeup if you want to do wing, shadow, and all that stuff. You can still do that. Just leave out the bottom lash line. I don't know, but why we're doing this, I don't know, but we are. Getting those inner corner. Voila. And the last tip and trick of this beauty trend makeup haul, that's not even what this video is. This is like a, I guess like, yeah, anyway. The last tip, the last trick is if you want dewy skin, just don't put a powder on. And I don't mean just like don't use one at all, because there's certain spots that on your face you definitely need some powder, like under the eyes. So I always do under the eye like that. And then I'll usually do like just the bottom half of my cheek right underneath that contour. If I didn't struggle with skin breakouts, I don't even know that I would put this here or even use it at all. The main thing is avoiding the forehead. That is going to produce more oil during the day and get dewy looking, in other words, oily. But it's going to give you that beautiful, hydrated, glass skin look the longer the day goes on. So literally just do your under eyes and that's it. You will have a dewy skin. Or just like sit in the sun for 5 minutes and literally your makeup will like melt a bit and then you're just glowing, okay? Before I finish off this look, I'm gonna put a little blush on because why not? Oh, that was a bit much. I am dedicated and I am loyal. If this doesn't tell you I am a loyal person, I don't know what does. Then I don't think anything will. So now I'm just finishing off the look with a little. Here's another tip. If you want your lips to look bigger, draw a line down the middle, top and bottom, right here, right there. You look stitched up, but wait. You want to just tap it out and you want to use your fingers for this because it's going to add that warmth from your fingertips and just kind of like push it in and make it look so good. Tapping, just keep tapping. Let me just add a little highlighter since I'm here. I mean, okay, the last tip, trick, and beauty secret that the influencers and celebrities are gatekeeping from you is we have all switched to a lip oil. No more lip gloss. It's so last year. It's so out. Okay, I'm being dramatic. We do still use lip gloss, but lip oils are the new in. They're the new thing. This one is from e.l.f. for literally $8. You can get the Dior lip oil. So good, my favorite. I think it's more like $40 or $50, but if you want something cheap and like that your hair isn't gonna, we all know the struggle of our hair sticking to our lip gloss. It is so annoying. Whether you're in a car, whether you're walking down the street, it's like so annoying. So Glow Reviver lip oil. This looks colored, but it's very much not. It's like clear. Lip oils are really just going to be more hydrating, less sticky. It's not going to be so like tacky and thick, but more so just like grease gliding on your lips. This, what has now become a 40-minute video. Oh my, editing a lot of that out. You don't need a lipstick. You don't need anything other than your lip liner and a lip oil. Because remember, lip glosses are so last year. The final result. Here's the final result. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed my makeup tips and tricks that influencers and celebrities are gatekeeping from you. I know some of these probably are going to be pretty obvious and maybe you already know them, but I know a lot of people don't. And these are simple, easy things that you can do in your everyday routine that don't take any extra time, and they just kind of amp things up for you. So I hope you guys learned something from this video. Great if you did. If you didn't, on to the next one. Go in the sunlight. Let me go in the sunlight so you guys can like really see the makeup, because it's really... See how flawless that finish is? See, there's like no caking. It just looks airbrushed, natural, glowing from the inside out, so to speak. And that's what we want. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And there's cars driving by, so yeah. I hope you guys have a beautiful day and a beautiful week. Remember to always choose kindness. It all starts with you. And remember, no amount of makeup can fix your ugly, ugly soul. So, bless me. Stay away from the demons. They are out there, they're real. That's it. Lead with love and watch your world change for the better. Bye guys.